Yabba dabba do, ladies and gentlemen, yabba dabba do. My name is RuffledRowlit, and welcome to a brand new video, guys. Today we've got more rumors. It is just rumors every day. You know how it is. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoy these videos, then drop a like down below. Leave a comment. Let me know. I've got a question for you guys today. What is your favorite typing in Pokemon? Is it Dragon, Fire, Electric, Grass? I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Which is your favorite typing in Pokemon, and why? Why is it your favorite typing, and which one is it? So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the rumor for today. We have actually two rumors, because again, I've been trying to get as many rumors into a single video from now on, rather than making an individual video for 5 different rumors, because there's just so many of these rumors. It's kind of insane, actually. So I thought I'd cover these two specific rumors together. So here we go, guys. We're starting with this one here again. Thank you to the people who sent this my way. I appreciate it. You guys are freaking legends. This is sent to me by Crimson Dragon 7 on Twitter. So thank you to Crimson here, saying that something seems real / possible, but then again, guess enough and someone will get it right. Exactly. So here's the rumor, guys. We got this one and another one that I'll cover in a second. But let's start with this one first, though, which is that's what I know about. Wait. That's what I know about sure next Pokemon games. I'm not sure what he's trying to say here. His name is Anoni Guy, and he's got leak / Pokemon, or leak in parentheses there, I guess. Pokemon Sword and Shield, and he says the legendaries are two wolves of the two wolves of the logos, which I think is kind of something we already have kind of already figured out. That I'm pretty sure we all know. And also, it's so freaking rainy outside, dude. Look at this, it's like foggy as shit on my window right now, dude. It's like raining outside. It's kind of like grayish weather, dude. Goddamn Sweden sometimes. But I think we all kind of know that the wolves are going to be most likely the legendaries here. They're on the logos, and I'm pretty sure that every time they look at, for example, the X and Y logo, right? The X and Y logo, you got Y for Yveltal and X for Xerneas, right? And they're very styled after, you got Yveltal, with its wings and shit, straight down and then wingy, right? It looks like a Y. Sure, it looks like a Y. You've got, whatchamacallit again? Xerneas, got that whole, XXS design to it, which matches the logo. Again, the logos tend to match the legendaries in some form or shape. Not always, but for the most part, they have some aspect of the legendaries in them. And with these logos, I'm pretty sure we're gonna have two different wolves. But then again, that would be pretty weird, because they don't usually do that. I mean, tend to make the legendaries very much like opposites of each other. But then again, we did have Black and White, which was kind of kind of the same thing, but slightly different designs, both being kind of based on dragons. So, I don't know. I don't know, man. It's kind of hard to put. But either way, let's go to the next part here. The first is called Wolvalier, and it seems sharp as a sword. He is steel / dark type. The second is called Doguard, and seems strong and sturdy. He's a steel / fighting type. Alright, that sounds pretty reasonable. Steel dark, steel fighting. Okay, that seems somewhat reasonable, I guess. Somewhat reasonable. But really, the defense one would be, according to this, a steel fighting. I don't know about that. Either way, the next trailer lasts 3 minutes, and we see 3 new Pokemon, a bird, a rodent, and a caterpillar. This is literally just repetition of another rumor. And you're gonna hear me saying this a few times per video now, from now on, because this is getting a little bit, repetitious with some of these. They keep mentioning some of these things. Let's see, the bird is inspired by TIT bird, the rodent by Dormouse, and the caterpillar is inspired by a stink bug, and its final evolution is a bug / poison type. Ooh, stink bugs. I really dislike those. I've seen them in we've had them in real life here when I was a kid. I used to always hate those things. They smell so bad and they're sticky and shit. Its final evolution is a bug and poison type. Kalos is in the post game. Nope. Here we go again. And I hate having to go into a tyrant about this thing. You know how it is with me and Kalos post game mentions. It's just that listen. There's clearly a connection between the Galar region and Kalos, but I just don't think we're gonna get all of Kalos as a post-game. As much as I want that, listen, people get thinking that I don't like Kalos for some reason. No, I do like Kalos, and I would actually, if anything, I'd love to have Kalos as a post-game, because guess what? That's just more gameplay. That's just more content in a game. That's just more things to do. It's just more things to do. Why wouldn't I want that? People keep assuming I don't want that, but I do. Why wouldn't I want that? That's fantastic. But the problem, though, is that it's just not a good business decision, right, for Game Freak to be making a remake of a region they made 5 years ago, now to add it into another game that already has a big region itself, right? I'm pretty sure we can establish that Galar's going to be the biggest Pokemon region we've ever had. It may seem small because we've seen the map, but there's still stuff we haven't seen. There's still, aspects of it we haven't seen. And the map isn't proportionally correct, right? The map isn't the right proportions to the actual world we see down there. It's far bigger. Oh boy, it is far bigger, ladies and gentlemen. It is far bigger. So I don't know. Either way, so there are about 75 new Pokemon, which seems like a pretty low number. If I'm gonna be honest, I don't really. I'm not for that. For the first 4 gym types, these are grass, water, steel, and rock. We know the grass one, we know the water one, we know the steel one, I guess, and the rock one. So yeah, those make sense. The enemy team want to industrialize all the region and ensure nature, which, I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that seems pretty reasonable as a kind of a motivation for the evil team to do. Grookey's final evolution is a grass fighting type. His name is Bonobo plus Bongo, I think. Bonongo. That sounds like such a fake name, dude. Bonongo. Scorbunny final evolution is a fire electric type. His name is Harass. Harass. It sounds like you're making a pun here with the word harass. I don't know, maybe. Sobble final evolution is a water ghost type. His name is Hidwana? Hidden Iguana, I think. Hidwana. You seem like very... Like, this almost feels like we're back in Let's Go era. If you guys remember Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee era, I remember I was really angry that they called, like, you know, some of the moves, like, Splishy Splash and, you know, stuff like that. Like, those names were... those are some bad move names. Like, I don't know who came up with those over at, like, you know, the Pokemon Company International, whatever. Like, whoever did those translations and made those names up in English, you are... I don't know what to think about you. I mean, you gotta be, like, freaking, like, 70 years old and think that that's what, like, you know, the names of moves should be called. Because, bloody hell, they were too childish to the point of, like, ridiculously childish. Like, come on, like, Pokemon is a children's game, right? Pokemon is a child's thing, right? But the thing, though, is, at least it has a level to it of, you know, like, reasonability. Rather than being like, oh, this is Splishy Splash, and this is Fiery Fire, and this is Bubbly Bubble. Like, come on. It's a little bit ludicrous. So, I don't know, but these names for these evolutions just sound way too off course for me. And the Scorbunny final evolution, we already kind of read that. Well, wait, we'll see gameplay at the next E3. No shit, of course, everybody knows that. Everybody knows we're going to see gameplay at E3. I've said this to you, my lovely audience. I've told you guys already. We're going to see news at E3. That's obvious. That's what they always do for Pokemon games. They start from June and forward. That's when you get the most amount of news. From June and all the way until, like, October, there's a freak ton of news, and then in you know, you got usually a Pokemon Direct or some sort of, like, Pokemon mention during a Nintendo Direct, you know, or like some small reveals during a Nintendo Direct, like a month before the actual game's release. So, I don't know, man. Either way, let's see. It's all I know for the moment. That's what this guy said. So, I don't know, guys. I think this one's fake. Too many inconsistencies. Just doesn't really give much new info, and the stuff he mentions here for the starters just seem like it's just kind of like a poke rather than actual names. But yeah, next thing though, next rumor, which is kind of interesting. So this is this is actually kind of interesting. So this is more to do about, rather than rumor, this is more about, like, are there going to be fossils in these games? And I think this is something I want to talk about in a separate video as well. I actually have a video about what the fossils will might most likely be. I'll do a video about that very soon. I'm just waiting for some artwork to be done by an amazing artist. So here's what this one actually says though. England is the cradle of paleontology. Grookey line can be probably based on the Netherlands. Existing mines, there is a strong possibility of finding a large number of fossils. Indeed, very true. Taking advantage of a location of Loch Ness, Lapras will finally be given its title of a living fossil. Cool. Since Alola lacked fossils, it's likely that they compensate us with up to 3 new fossil lines, as in Gen 1, maybe, maybe Iguanodon, which I'm going to actually feature in my video, Mosasaurus, and Spinosaurus. Okay, and if the next year they announce the Diamond and Pearl remix, it is possible that the Ancient Evolution will return, so we could see more megafauna, for example, the Stantler evolving into a Megaloceros, and Dodrio evolving into a Terror Bird, or including a new Lynx Pokemon of Galar evolving into a Smilodon? Okay. Finally, what are your expectations for fossils and prehistoric creatures in this generation, dude? Yeah, man, dude, I mean, honestly, for people who like fossil Pokemon, this is probably, like, the best time ever, because we are going to a region of the world where there have existed tons of dinosaurs, and, you know, just creatures from, like, like, creatures that today are just, you know, in forms of fossils and bones. You know, so fossil Pokemon are highly likely. I mean, I'm actually going to be covering this in a separate video, but I thought this would be worth bringing up. This is not really a rumor. as more of a kind of a subject of, you know, will we see fossil Pokemon, which I am certain we 100% will. Like, guaranteed we will be seeing fossil Pokemon. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, what, like, in terms of fossil Pokemon, I know I'm going to cover this later on, because again, I got a video planned for this. Pretty big video, actually. It's just going to take some time to get it, you know, get that going and get that done, because I'm actually trying to put, like, a lot of effort and editing into that one. But yeah, we're gonna have that video out sooner or later. But besides that, though, besides that subject, what do you think about these rumors? What do you think about the first rumor? What do you think about fossils returning? What are your opinions? What are your thoughts? Thank you so much for watching. My name's been RuffledRowlit. Have yourselves a great day, ladies and gentlemen, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye bye, ladies and lads.